Ezekiel chapter 42. Then he brought me out into the outer court, the way toward the north. Then he brought me into the room that was opposite the sacred place, and which was opposite the building toward the north. Facing the length of 100 cubits was the north door, and the width was 50 cubits. Opposite the 20 cubits which belonged to the inner court, and opposite the pavement which belonged to the outer court, was gallery against gallery in the 3 stories. Before the rooms was a walk of 10 cubits width inward, a way of 1 cubit, and their doors were toward the north. Now the upper rooms were shorter, for the galleries took away from these more than from the lower and the middle in the building, for they were in 3 stories, and they didn't have pillars as the pillars of the courts. Therefore the uppermost was set back more than the lowest, and the middle from the ground. The wall that was outside by the side of the rooms toward the outer court before the rooms was 50 cubits long, for the length of the rooms that were in the outer court was 50 cubits. Behold, those facing the temple were 100 cubits. From under these rooms was the entry on the east side, as one goes into them from the outer court. In the thickness of the wall of the court toward the east, before the sacred place and before the building, there were rooms. The way before them was like the appearance of the rooms which were toward the north. Their length and width were the same. All their exits had the same arrangement and doors. Like the doors of the rooms that were toward the south was a door at the head of the way, even the way directly before the wall toward the east, as one enters into them. Then he said to me, the north rooms and the south rooms which are opposite the sacred place are the holy rooms, where the priests who are near to Yahweh shall eat the most holy things. There they shall lay the most holy things, with the meal offering, the sin offering, and the trespass offering, for the place is holy. When the priests enter in, then they shall not go out of the holy place into the outer court until they lay their garments in which they minister there, for they are holy. Then they shall put on other garments, and shall approach that which is for the people. Now when he had finished measuring the inner house, he brought me out by the way of the gate, which faces toward the east, and measured it all around. He measured on the east side with the measuring reed 500 reeds with the measuring reed all around. He measured on the north side 500 reeds with the measuring reed all around. 18. He measured on the south side 500 reeds with the measuring reed. He turned about to the west side and measured 500 reeds with the measuring reed. He measured it on the 4 sides. It had a wall around it, the length 500 cubits and the width 500 cubits, to make a separation between that which was holy and that which was common. Amen.